This little instrument here, it's a little bow here that my father made. He called it a tune bow, and he'd sit down and he'd whittle these things out with his pocket knife, and I'd watch him do it, and I got the idea from him. I make a few of them myself, you know, but I don't sell them or anything. I just, I'm not a professional at it like he was, but he played the thing. He could play about any kind of a tune he wanted to on it. I'll try to play just a little bit, I believe, we'll try a little bit of The Roving Gambler. Let's see if I can here.
Not too far from Ledger, North Carolina is the beautiful French Broad River in the historic town of Marshall. Here I found Emmitt Norton, a native of the town, as well as songwriter, storyteller, and amateur historian. He, like Red, also bridges the gap between tradition and modern times in that he composes many songs about the area in which he lives. He has many stories to tell about this historic town and other subjects, which he does through song.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like. I'll try to do something else. Heck, like I say, I don't really know how to play it on my finger hanging on a string. I just picked it off the wall in there. Try a little bit something like Cripple Creek or something, I guess. Well, that, and like I say, anyway, that's the sound of it. You get the right idea there, but I really can't play it.
What do you call that?
It's a tune bow.
A tune bow.
Yeah, right.
What's it made? What's the wood?
Well, it's hemlock wood. Yeah, this is very old. You can see that my dad, I put his name on here. He died in 1989, and so and he picked the banjo too, and he performed at these old folk festivals and things, and he played this thing.
No kidding.
And he picked his banjo, yes.
So where did the idea of that come from? I mean,
well, I think many years ago he saw someone, maybe some of the old timers that I think maybe they came from Ireland or somewhere from overseas, where maybe some of the old folks passed it on, I think. You can see that river flow, you can hear that old train below at that old Marshall Depot.
I had the pleasure of attending a popular event in Marshall, the Marshall Depot Open Mic, which happens every Friday night. It is held in the historic train depot, which has been converted into a stage with a few hundred theater seats. Local bands and musicians will come and perform to a very full house. Emmitt tells us more.
You can hear the old train blow at that old Marshall Depot. Well, it's been going on since about 1996. I've went there just about every Friday night since that thing's been going, and they pack it out about every Friday night. And seems like there's always a new face in the crowd. There's always seemed like someone there from out of state. At that old Marshall Depot. Oh, the show, it starts at 7. I grew up approximately 18 miles from here, a little section called Sodom Revere, and I've lived right here on the outskirts of Marshall about 25 years. Till their fingers get sore, it's that old Marshall.
Is there a lot of people playing music when you were growing up too?
Oh yes, they in that little community over there, like I said there at the start, talking to you, my father, he was an old-timey performer. He picked the banjo and played his tune bow. Then Emmitt Norton, she sang the old ballad songs, and then Sheila K. Adams, she's come along, a young lady, and she's learned them. And Lena Jean Norton, she has done the same thing. Oh Lord, there's just many people that came from that little area over there. That old Marshall Depot. You can see that river flow,